Hi everyone, in this video I want to talk about interface of Unity 3D. Let's watch this amazing video. So this is the interface of Unity. Uh, After creating the project, you can see this is the interface of Unity. These are the tabs you can see. Hierarchy window, this is the scene window, and this is the inspector window, and this is the asset window. Asset window you can call as a project window, and this is a console window. What is the output, everything we can see here. And next one is, this is the game window. You can see here what is the output of the game. You can see in game window. Just you can drag and drop here, the in the game window. So I'll explain the it's line by line. You can see here, Unity 2018.4.1. This is the version of Unity. So what the version we are using, it's a personal, means it's a free version. First dot Unity, this is the scene name we are using. Day one is the project name, so it supports PC, Mac, Linux, anything. So this is the way to learn. And coming to file, you can see that we can create a new scene. Actually, in other softwares, open file, like new file shall we create, like that. Here open scene, and we can open the scene. What we are seeing here, everything can be called as a scene. So that's why here having new scene and open scene. You We have to save the scene, so for that we have to do control S, and if you want to open the new project, you can do like this. So these are the some things in file. And coming to edit, just like cut, copy, paste, what we can do like that. So assets, what is meant by asset? Suppose we are taking the 2D game. In 2D game, the player, we can see the player can be called as an asset. The platform can be called as an asset. Everything will be called as an asset. So we'll create an asset. Otherwise, we can import an asset. That means some graphic designer was did an asset, we can uh, import that asset, and we can import as a package also. So like this we can do, like the things here. Coming to game object, what we are seeing in the scene, everything can be called as a game object. For example, we are created a 3D game, right? 3D game, the cube, sphere, capsule, everything. You can see that I'll create the cube. So cube can be called as an game object. So everything what we are seeing here, everything can be called as an game object. Okay, the sphere was created, so sphere is called as an game object. So everything what we are seeing in the scene can be called as a game object. So if you are using 2D game, we want to make a 2D game. In 2D game, it will call as a sprite. So what the only the difference, in 2D game will call as a sprite. It's a Unity language. It's a gaming language. Generally, we'll call as player, enemy. So in Unity, we'll call as a sprite, game object, component. We'll call like this. Coming to effects, like we need any effects to the particular object, we'll use this one, light. So it's an we can see here the main things are camera and directional light, right? Why? Because camera is a mirror. If I delete the camera, you can see the camera was not displayed, because while playing the game, the camera will also move to the player. That is the mirror of the thing. So camera is very important. So why I deleted the camera. Just how do I create the camera? Just right click and click the camera. Yes, the camera was created. So you can see the output, how the camera was working. And coming to directional light, it's a default. Why the Unity given it's a default? Because directional light will gives the lighting to the game. If I delete the directional light, you can see the output, everything must be dark color. So some games are dark color, so they are not using the light. They'll use spotlight, there are different types of light. You can see here, directional light means it's and moves to the direction, and coming to point, at certain point only it can access. And the spotlight, like you can see the games which was there, some points they are getting, some spots of light will be there. So you can use whatever we want. the default thing is directional light. You can see the output, the difference between camera and directional light, both are should be say default. That's why Unity also given. You can see this is the hierarchy window. I said everything is hierarchy. What is the hierarchy means? Step by step, right? Parent, child, we all of us know that. Like here also everything can be followed the step by step. So for example, the camera should be first, just drag and drop, the camera will be first. No need to change, but I'm explaining about it. So this is about game object. Everything UI, we can write the text, audio, we can write the video also, we can import the video and audio. Some games having like last at having music, right, by using audio. So these are the things are there in game object. Coming to component, what is the difference between game object and component? Game object is an object what we are seeing in the scene, but component will works at background. We didn't see the component. Suppose for example, these are the different components are there here, right? We can't see directly in scene. So for example, the camera, I can see the cube. Okay, we can take the cube. So I want to add a component in cube. Okay, like I want to add which component, better to add rigid body. So there are two types here. You can see the rigid body, 2D and rigid body. What is the difference between 2D and rigid body? If you are doing 2D game like platform games, like example Super Mario, in that time we'll use 2D. Now we are using 3D, right? So no need to, it's not specified. So we'll use rigid body. That's it. So if but the component, this is the component, we can see that rigid body is a component, but the component cannot be viewed in scene. Did you seen anything the component was viewing? No, we can't see the component. So like that, which was not seen is called an component. The only the difference between game object and component. Coming to window, we can do next window what we previously, we can do that. These all settings we can do that. And help, we all of us know about. You want any tutorials, we want any manual, go to there and just do that. So this is the called hand tool. Suppose if the hand tool selected, you can just see where the camera and where the directional light. Suppose you can see here the cube was there. If I use the hand tool, you can just like this, you can move that surface, not the objects. By using hand tool, we can move only the surface. And coming to the next tool is move tool. Move tool, what is the usage of move tool? Suppose cube is there, I want to move the cube. So by using position, the move tool is also called as position. You can see the numbers was changing here, right? You can change manually. Shall I keep the 0? It was in 0 position. So like that we can change the position also manually. So this is the move tool, we can do like this. And next one is rotation tool. So if you, the cube wants to be rotated, so you can use rotated. So this is the way to use rotation tool. You can by manually also you can change the rotation like 0. What you want, you can do that. Yes, I think observing in scene window and game window also you can observe what I am changing. So this is the way to change rotation tool. Next one is scale tool. Scale tool. Scale tool means if the cube wants to be larger, so just scale like this. You can see how you're observing in game window, or otherwise you can manually also you can change. Yes, by like this. So these are the things is there in. Next one is rect tool. A rect tool is and just enlarge and dislodge, you can do that. So next one is all, like move, rotate, scale, select, everything will be there in one tool, that can be called as all. For this the shortcuts are QWERTY. If I select in keyboard Q, the hand tool will be selected. You can see I'm using now Q keyboard. W, the move tool. E, rotate tool. R, scale tool. I'm not using mouse, I'm using the keyboard. Next T for rect tool. Y for all the tools was selected here. So these are the shortcut of these things. Next, coming to this one is play button, this one is pause, this one is move, step forward. So these are the three steps are there here. So And coming to layers, we can't use this one, not that much important. So layout means, suppose I drag this one, just I drag this one into and pasted here, right? I want the default layout, just click this one, just keep as a default. So everything was default, right? So I want to be drag here, I want to see the game, how I don't want to see always. If I play the game, you can see that yes, the cube was falling. Why? Because I use gravity. If I uncheck this one, you can see the cube. Yes. Did you observe the cube was not falling because the gravity? Why we are using the physics? Like we are in, because of gravity we are living in the earth. If the like this also same applicable in games also, same we are following the physics. So that's it about this. So here the hierarchy window. Coming to hierarchy window, we are seeing sphere, directional light. Everything must be viewed. So I selected all tools. That's why it was showing like this. If I select this one, is everything was there. So you can see the I symbol right here. I symbol you are seeing. I selected in Alt. This means Alt. If if you want to check like this, if you want to do, you can do by using I. So just if the position of the cube, the sphere of the cube, everything was not changed. Just we can view. I symbol means we can view. So that's all about hierarchy window. Coming to project window, so this is the project window. We can see scene. So everything what we are seeing here can be called as scene, right? I'll say control as, the star will be saved. So everything what we are seeing is called scene. You can see that this is the one scene. So just drag and drop here. So every scenes was there here. Okay. So this is the scene. You can see what we are doing. Next, go to a console. If I do any programming, it will print here. The output will be printed here. So next, coming to scenes, coming to high inspector window. Suppose I selected the cube. So the position, rotation, if you want to add any rigid body, if you want to add any component, we'll do all the stuff in inspector window. Now the my task is uh, to change the position. Did you observe that the sphere was not displayed in the game? Why? Because it is in front of camera. So for that, select this one and just you can do, otherwise you can just right click and reset. You can see the sphere, right? The position was different, so the position was very important in gaming. So everything should be in front of camera, then only we can see in the game, in the output. So that's all about this. I'll come with another video about material, how to add material, how to change the color, all the stuff.
I hope this video is helpful to you. In future, definitely I'll do more videos and more things, and let's subscribe this channel because if you support me, I'll do more and more videos, and do like and share also. And if you want to ask anything, just do comments. I'll really give reply to you. And